There's a growing concern in sports today, and it's threatening to change the way we play and look at the games. The concern is over perhaps the most widespread and underreported injury: internal head injuries to the TMJ and base of the skull, injuries with symptoms that last long after the games are over. Parents, coaches, and organizations governing the activity of children participating in sports have the responsibility to protect them from injury. Overwhelming data points to the fact that jaw joint injuries are occurring at an alarming rate in the sports populations. These consequences are attributed to the damage from the lower jaw being slammed against the base of the skull and the effects on the surrounding structures.
Hello and welcome to News Sport Journal. I'm Leandra Riley. Head injuries are becoming a dramatic and frightening consequence in sport at all levels.
Jaw joint injuries, seen in children as young as 8 years of age, is one of the hazards associated with contact and impact sports, such as hockey, football, soccer, basketball, just to name a few.
And recent soccer research points to potential head injuries among youngsters who head the ball frequently. What is being done about head injury prevention? Brian Kilmeade discovered one man dedicated to making a difference.
So how can any athlete participating in contact sports today protect themselves against head injuries, especially those athletes who decide boxing is their thing when today's athletes are actually getting bigger, stronger, and faster? Well, a Philadelphia dentist thinks he has the answer, and he designed this jaw joint protector to prove it.
As a jaw joint protector, the transparent portion actually becomes very soft in boiling water. So as we place it, take it from the boiling water, we shake off the hot water and place it in the upper arch, and then ask the athlete to move his jaw down and forward to the lower teeth actually fit into this lower channel, and then bite as hard as he can. It's custom made for that particular individual.
In this X-ray showing the bones of the jaw joint or temporomandibular joint, known as the TMJ, is the most vital joint of the body. The bone labeled A is the end of the jaw as it fits into the socket E, separated by a disc that aids in movement. B is the ear canal surrounded by the bone of the ear, C. These structures are complex and also house several nerves and the main blood supply to the brain, the internal carotid artery. A microscope view shows joint socket number 5, the thinnest bone of the skull. The white portion directly above 5 is the brain. Damage to this jaw joint complex leads to many symptoms. The eyes can develop light sensitivity, pulsating pain, and bloodshot conditions. Jaw joint injury symptoms relating to the ears include decrease in hearing capacity, earaches without infection, constant clogging or itching and dizziness, vertigo, or ringing conditions. When the end of the jaw is moved forward, it reveals directly inside and under the jaw joint a hole in the skull that is identified as the red spot. This important structure is the location where the internal carotid artery enters the skull. The carotid artery is the main blood supply to the brain. Next to the red spot is another opening where 4 main nerves branch off the base of the brain. These nerves control different body functions such as speech and vital organs, including the heart, lungs, stomach, and other motor functions. These nerves adjacent to the unprotected jaw joint can be violently impacted during the activities of sports. Throat and neck symptoms from jaw joint injuries include sore throat with no infection present, sore and stiff neck muscles, numbness in arms and fingers, as well as shoulder and recurring stiff neck pain. Motor functions that are affected include impaired speech patterns, nausea, vomiting, impaired balance, as well as increased fatigue, especially during sports activities. X-ray studies reveal fractured and scarred bone patterns of the jaw joint and base of skull of players. This is the result of the jaw being forcefully and repeatedly impacted during play. In helmeted sports, such as football, lacrosse, and hockey, damage to the jaw joint and surrounding structures is induced by blows to the face guard and helmet. The forces of impact to the face guard or helmet are transmitted indirectly through the chin strap to the base of the skull and jaw joint complex. Symptoms in the head from jaw joint injuries include radiating headaches, pain similar to sinus problems, ache in the temple area, hair or scalp painful to the touch, radiating pain in the back of the head, including migraines and concussive episodes. Symptoms of the mouth include discomfort when chewing, pain, clicking, and limited opening, jaw deviating to one side or locking in an open position, unconscious grinding of teeth, and tender, sore, or loose teeth. As seen in the X-rays, there is a dramatic difference in the airway opening with the WIPSS protector in position. During intense competition, the athlete tends to clench his or her teeth. This position keeps the mouth closed, thereby limiting oxygen intake. Athletes lose strength and physical endurance because of damage in the TMJ. This strength loss can be significant, by as much as 35%, and put athletes at a disadvantage. WIPSS repositions the jaw, relieving the pressure on the nerves in the jaw joint, and reestablishes lost strength. WIPSS protectors are engineered to create a buffer between the bones in the jaw joint. This is achieved by repositioning the lower jaw into a downward and forward position and locking upper and lower teeth into the bite surface of the jaw joint protector. Use of the WIPSS jaw joint protector helps protect against injuries that last long after the games are over, while it restores strength lost from TMJ injuries. With the increased airway opening, athletic performance is enhanced, as the protector provides TMJ and brain-based protection. This technological breakthrough in sports protection is easy to fit and use, while it is comfortable and affordable. Call today for more information or to order.